Came riding out of the plains in the fall of 22, on ponies lame and hungry, cold dark afternoon, 4 braves and 2 young boys who never spoke a word. And in a cart too weak to ride was the old Chief Iron Bird. From the porch Tom Preston watched them as they crossed the railroad track and came down the dirt road past the house and rode around the back. And his grandson came running with eyes wide in disbelief. Before he could even open his mouth, Tom said, "Tell Jesse to kill the beef, 'cause the time's come." In a pen not far from the house were 14 buffalo, descendants of a gift from Goodnight made 30 years ago. Pampered, almost tame, they grazed out there like pets. He remembered what Goodnight said, "This may be all that's left." On the 3rd day, one of the braves came walking up from their camp, and he stood outside the house wrapped up in a blanket, moldy and damp. Tom Preston said, "I'll send more beef." The Comanche brave said, "No. Iron Bird sent me here to tell you that he wants 1 buffalo, for the time's come." The time's come, the time's come. He's been waiting his whole life, and the time's come. Tom Preston said, "Tell Iron Bird I know his shadow well. I fought him on the Caprock and in the brush country as well. For 20 years we battled. Over what I no longer know. I know only that it ended 30 years ago. So he's welcome to my cattle, and my woman will bring him bread. He can shelter in my barn when he tires of the stars overhead. But he has one side of the story. Well, I got mine, and so tell Iron Bird he can have those things, but not 1 buffalo. And winter set in early, snow came quick upon frost. When the cattle started starving, over 60 head were lost. Then the bison started dying, and the grandson got the flu. And every day that brave came calling, and every day old Tom refused. The Indians watched from the pasture as the white men walked in the line, from the house to a family graveyard with a small box made of pine. And when the burying was over, Tom walked past that last buffalo bull and said, "Take the son of a bitch, eat till your bellies are full." And he handed the brave his rifle while the 2 young boys looked on. Then Iron Bird came out of the tent, took the rifle and gave it back to Tom. He said something in Comanche, and the braves mounted up with their spears. One last time the old way, Tom, then everything disappears. 'Cause the time's come, the time's come. We've been waiting our whole lives, and the time has come. Tom opened up the gate, and the Indians rode into the pen, and the tribe of shabby beggars assumed the shape of gods again. They struck at the bull with their spears. Arrows flew like birds. 2 young boys became braves that day and never spoke a word. And when the killing was over and the bull drew his last breath, they sang a song of thanks, they sang a song of death. And then they rode across that pasture and across the railroad track and disappeared just like old Iron Bird told him. They ain't ever coming back. 'Cause the time has come, the time has come. They've been waiting their whole lives, and the time has come.